Hey everybody, guess what? We are back. This is Africa is Next podcast. I'm not alone. I'm with Buckmeister Cul from Meister Geek Media and Buckmeister Cul Reacts. Zuko Mlambo, the Fire Lord himself at Cortez, and Tebello Khala from KC Media, which has the Nerdgasm and the Geek Spot. So, what is Africa is Next? We are just basically just four geeks who talk about anything animation related, comic book related, geek stuff, basically geek related stuff. So from time to time there will be tangents in between, but for the most part all these things are related in one shape or form. So anyway, I mean, for instance, we're going to be talking about something called common side effects, which is a new show on Adult Swim. Brilliant animation, a brilliant show. But if I say it reminds me of Paprika, it's because I'm talking about Satoshi Kon, and Satoshi Kon has done amazing stuff. So sounds like a tangent, but it's not really a tangent. But
Why
anyway,
explain it? Hey, you'll figure it out. It's fine.
Speaking of
It
tangents,
makes sense at the end.
yeah.
speaking of tangents, I need to make that. I need to verify that bombshell of a revelation that you just sent earlier today.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking
Oh,
about?
Yeah, I was like, is it true? So I'm sending it to my resident, my resident Star Wars nerd to confirm this information. Like, is it true? Have you finally got rid of the devil?
Oh,
Is she working
Kathleen
the way?
Kennedy.
The holy water finally made it through.
You have fooled us for the last time.
Darth Lucas was not pleased with with the performance.
Anyway, so guys, we're gonna be talking about this
Come
series.
to the fired side. Sorry, I'm done.
As you can see, there's no decorum here.
Yeah, no.
Well, we're
So
generally better behaved here. I think I finally got the reason why we are better behaved in this channel than the other one.
okay.
Because
It's during the week.
oh,
We're still in
Okay.
week mode here. Friday.
Friday action night.
Right? Yeah.
Anyway, so
I
guys,
say we just follow the leader. That's
back
all
on
I'm
the
gonna say.
back to the show. Common Side Effects, as I've mentioned, is a TV series.
Mm,
It currently has 8 episodes. The
Mm.
latest episode is going to be coming out on the 16th of March. So the synopsis is basically two former high school lab partners stumble on a mushroom that can heal almost anything apart from the corporate interests of the DEA, Big Pharma, and international businessmen. So we're just going to be checking out the first 2 episodes that we've watched. I've watched like all 6 at the moment, but we can
Oh,
just talk
how
about.
good is it?
No, it's brilliant. For me, the show, if I'm being honest, it's like it could have been live action, but they decided to make it animation. That's how good it is.
I think it's like that perfect run of the middle between action and slice of life.
Mm.
The fantasy elements are based in so much science fiction that it's actually plausible, so you don't lose yourself in this fantasy world.
Some of it, because
Yeah.
I'm looking at this mushroom and I'm like, what? It's Wolverine's healing factor is just out there in the
In the
wilderness.
wild, and then
Mhm.
you expect me to think Big Pharma is not going to be hunting it down. He's going to try and destroy it.
They wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't. But they wouldn't sell it. They wouldn't
Oh
destroy
no,
it, but they wouldn't
Oh
sell
no,
it.
what they would
no,
do is
no,
what they
no.
would do is probably is they'd try and take it and repackage it and then put it in like other things and then hike up prices so that when you get it, yeah, it heals you, but then they'll add another side effect in Yana so that you have to get another one.
Yeah, they'll probably like take a small dosage of that thing and pour
No,
it
what?
into the
No, not only
medicine.
will they do that, that most probably blend it with pure cocaine so that it addicts you. Not only does it heal, it addicts you. That's how. That's the selling angle.
Like,
Buckmeister is
yeah.
correct. They'll mix it, but they'll mix it with something that makes it extremely addictive. It doesn't necessarily have to have all these side effects like it fucks up your kidneys and stuff like that. It's just that you get such a high
Imagine
Anyway.
being
that you.
clumsy and you're high and you're on that. So every time you break something, you heal. So you're like, okay, if I'm on this drug, I don't break my bones. So
Mhm.
you forever on it.
Yeah. Like, I think the crux of the issue here is that this bro wants to kind of let the public know about this mushroom, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That will be the problem. If regular people can find it and find a way to grow it on their own or whatever, then Big Pharma's in trouble, because then it's like, I never need to go to the doctor most.
Bye.
Funny enough, I have a
Hospitals
comic.
are in
I have a
trouble.
comic. I have a comic. I just haven't spoken up to you guys about it. But I have a comic, and in this comic, there's one of the main characters is a guy who can heal any sickness, but the disadvantage of his superpower is that he feels whatever that person was going through for like an hour. Like, let me give you an example. If, let's say, you broke your leg, he'll heal your leg like Dende or Rukia, but then he'll go through the pain that you were going through
So
for like
it's
an hour.
basic. Okay.
Yeah, you better be family for me to use that term.
I was about to ask, have you watched Redo the Healer?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, because it's very familiar to what
Wait.
Is
Is that the one with the with the scene with the girl and
it's very
and
disturbing. Yes.
and the stick and the fire stick?
I'll check it out.
It's
But
Don't.
basically, what I wanted to say is there's a
no,
character
wait.
that comes.
Okay, wait. Yeah, you've got a point. Read up about it. Yeah, like read like from Wikipedia. Don't actually go. Don't actually watch it.
Okay.
'Cause
So
he goes
there's
on say this, and you'll see somebody getting dick slapped.
Oh,
there's a character who comes from the future to warn like the main characters that they sort of like cloned this character I'm talking about and sort of manipulated his DNA so that they can sort of create medicine to heal a lot of people globally. And Big Pharma was not happy about that, and it becomes a whole mess.
Yeah,
So
because he's cutting into their profits. Because what Big Pharma, like a simple example of what they did, diabetes medication was like cheap, and then for whatever reason they decided to hike it up by like 3,000%. Not 300, not 200, not double it, not triple it, not quadruple it, 3,000%. People are literally dying from diabetes, but the pill itself, let's say, but the pill itself is like literally so cheap, and the medication. Sorry, I don't know what you use for diabetes, but the medication, insulin.
Don't
Yes,
people
that's
use Ozempic for diabetes?
No, let me put. Ooh, okay, wow. Nerd moment right here. Listen up, kids. What is what Zuko is what Zuko is mentioning is that the guy who discovered the hormone how to replicate the hormone insulin gave the patent for free, which by law means it's available for free to anyone. But Big Pharma, or also known as the United States broken capitalist system, took the thing, made the thing make the thing inaccessible for the public, and made it and hiked up its price to about 3,000%, like you mentioned.
Okay.
As a result,
it's over 3,000.
As a result, some people are struggling to even get the insulin because they've hacked up the price so much that there is no subsidy for it. That happens usually in the hyper-capitalist United States and other countries. We are lucky here; we can get our insulin here. Because
and the crazy part about this, it's like someone taking Panado, and then like you can buy Panado for my friend there for like $2.50.
Yeah,
and then they make it like 2,500.
Yeah. So,
but anyway,
you'll find
out. Let's talk about the pilot.
Oh, I'll just to conclude that when you look at all this, you find out why people were not surprised that certain prisoner Luigi did what he did, and why another CEO got his house riddled with bullets. There's a second CEO got shot at, by the way. I wonder who did it. No comment.
Anyway, so let's go to episode 1 of the show. It says that high school lab partners Marshall and Francis uncover a conspiracy by Big Pharma and the government to suppress a rare mushroom that could cure all diseases. So first of all, I like the fact that Marshall is not your typical main character. He's not fit, 6-pack, tricep, bicep looking ass nigga. Nah, he is
You
A
make the
normal
argument that
looking
he
dude.
should be, though.
Right?
Like, I'm
You know-
saying, you have to make the argument that he should be, though. Not
Mhm.
necessarily six pack and everything, but I mean, dog, you need to start hiking up in marathons. You live in this life?
It's the other
And
thing
also
that-
remember, he's in the mountains and stuff. He should
yeah,
be
that's the part that got me.
decent shape. Not
This-
he doesn't necessarily need to be the spokesperson for Virgin Active, but he needs to be in decent shape.
Because
That guy was
you running from bullets.
that
And
man was busy sliding down with that rope thing down a mountain and all these things in the Himalayas or in Peruvian whatever's.
come cover
And he's-
out.
Come on, come on,
Come cover with a bucket head.
No, but I mean, you know what? Maybe it's one of those things because there is those fit people who are big boned. Maybe it's that.
Yeah.
But I'm
He's
saying
not
like
big boned. He's big.
I look, I get what Buckmeister is saying because I have seen a personal trainer with Nyash for days. I was like,
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
guy.
I mean,
that guy
like,
who
you look
trains
up some-
ladies to get
no,
married.
at the gym, somebody else. But yeah, no, I was will put most women to shame. He was putting he put Beyonce out of business.
I'm saying like there's like there's bros in MMA who like you see the one guy and this guy's like six pack, he's done everything, and then the other guy looks like Tyson Fury, and people will be like, you know, the Tyson Fury guy's going to destroy
Yeah.
the supermodel over there, and everybody's confused, and then when it happens,
all the experienced fighters are like, no, of course it did. Of course it
Yeah,
happened.
actually, Tyson Fury does not look like a heavyweight.
no,
boxer.
Tyson Fury's got dead bod for days. That guy looks like he has 6 children, but
Yeah,
he's
he looks
knocking
like
dudes
he
out
looks
left
like
and right.
some WWF wrestlers
If you
from
look at
2006
look,
when
if
they
you look at,
stopped hitting the gym.
if you look at
Nah,
these,
when they stopped injecting the gym.
if you look at this world's strongest man competitions that are pulling trucks and stuff like that, all of them have got the Mokabas.
Yeah,
None
like
of them.
I mean, if you look at Thor in the God of
mountain.
War game, oh yeah, even no, the mountain looks swole. I'm talking about how these guys will look like they're unfit, but then when you
Yeah.
fight them or you find
Yeah.
out, then it's like yo.
I mean, even back in the day, like some of the models that inspired the Superman costume, for example, that's how they look like. They were not toned and ripped. No, they were just normal looking dudes with.
Yeah, I think the
big-
first one to get jacked to play Superman was Christopher Reeves.
No. I'm not talking about the actors that played Superman. I'm talking about the models that the artist referred to when he was drawing Superman. Because it's like those clown guys that used to wear like tights and stuff.
Oh, those circus guys.
Those circus guys, yes. Sorry, not
Leotards.
clown, circus, yeah. But anyway, so this guy with his shirt out, unbuttoned and everything, he's
So-
at a conference and he's busy like talking about how
mushrooms and
big pharma should be paying attention to some plant that he has like a pot plant. He's talking about how they're not paying attention to this plant and whatnot.
And also how they're destroying species, because
yes,
basically, you know, they'll go in there, maybe they'll go for a strawberry, but then
Yeah.
they'll kill all the other plants to get to the strawberry type of thing.
yeah. So he's like, guys, don't you care about basically the mortality of this
if
stuff?
he's on the run from the government, why is he at a government conference?
and
That
But
was
he
one of
wasn't
my
at the
things.
run then. Remember? Oh, he
And then-
didn't think. Remember, he thought it got away.
Oh,
It was only when later on aboard, because the thing is also he's actually hyper vigilant.
he's
Yeah,
hyper
yes.
vigilant, but it's also I agree with Buckmaster. It's also dumb AF. First you
Wait,
use your
is
actual
he?
name.
He's
No,
not dumb.
no,
I think
he's
he's
no.
not
I'm
dumb,
saying
bro.
here's
He's
the
too
thing, bro.
relaxed.
I'm saying here's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
there's
too
the thing. I'm
relaxed.
saying
I could say that.
don't go to like this is the company one you're beefing with that wants to find you. 1, 2, they know that you're the like. I mean, I don't know how much information he knows, but I'm saying if he's a conspiracy theorist, right, and he's this paranoid, there's no way he's not going in his stoner brain. They have my numbers, they have my fingerprints, they've probably got my picture everywhere. I need to make sure they can't find me. I need to lay low. And then he also introduces himself with his real name. I was like,
that's what
hey,
I'm
man,
going, like,
dog. Hey,
Huh?
But this
Yeah,
guy,
he
he's
does
an
have
expert in fungi, right? I'm sure you guys know this.
Yeah.
And also,
yeah.
like, he has accomplished a lot of things. Like, this nigga, like, figured out,
Yeah,
like,
but you on the run, dog, from the U.S. government.
he figured out, like, how the lotto system works and, like, won some lot. If you guys saw that episode, like, is it the first episode when those
Yeah, it's the
It's the
those
second
DEA
episode.
It's the
agents?
second
It's
episode.
the second episode where they break down what the things he's accomplished.
Yeah.
I just felt puzzled because that was the one thing. The other thing is the episode also starts. It doesn't start with him. It starts with actually the girl commenting about how the stupid CEO is talking about diarrhea
As a
on
side effect.
as a side
Yeah, he's
effect. And
talking
I was
about the
like,
side effects, and he's so. And I think that's also a thing. The whole critique of a lot of these CEOs are idiots. They're just there because of there needs to be a CEO.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that was
true.
just a little subtle critique at the CEOs. For
wait,
like,
when did this show come through? February this year.
Yeah.
I find it quite a coincidence. That's all.
We have the best drugs. We have the best.
No, it's
There's some
because
side effects.
we have
but
the
they're
best
the
drugs.
best.
Oh my
No,
soul!
They're the best.
it's the coincidence of having someone say now that the CEO is just an idiotic figurehead. He's not the guy who's really in charge. Coming up in February this year, after what we know happened a few months ago to a CEO in Big Pharma, it's like a word like we needed to just say this so that it can get through.
No, but
it can get through vetting.
it's not like it hasn't been happening all along. The only difference is that now it's public. This thing has been happening. It's just that it's public now. But anyway,
what has been happening? The
puppeteers and puppet and
I get that. I just get that the reason they have to say it, they have to specifically say it is because of something that happened.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like right now,
you
it's
guys
just
don't
public.
know what you're
in
talking
New York
about. You
last year.
you guys don't know what you're talking about. You guys,
You're the best.
you don't
You've always been the best.
understand. We're the best. We have the best healthcare, the best. All of you guys just
That
don't
no one can afford.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your money up. Stop being broke. You're just poor people.
Until we get our gold
poor
cards, guys.
people. You're poor people.
Yeah, how about you pay some tax and then we'll talk.
Anyway, what did you guys think of the episode, man?
I'll go quick. I'll go first. So
Just
yeah,
the first episode. We're still on the first episode.
Yeah. I'm saying, still a very trippy series. Oh my gosh! Like I feel like every animator or every writer on this, like, you guys need to check your blood count. You need to check your blood pressures. You need to get your blood work back because this is approaching like Doctor Strange levels, like the original Doctor Strange comic book, where there was just weird rainbows and things happening, and it was just like, yeah, no, they said that we were zooted when we drew this stuff. So I'm just wondering now, are you guys okay? Like, you're already writing a show about Big Pharma. You guys can't afford, but anyway.
Well, if they're writing about Big Pharma, they're probably on some farmer.
They are farming. Anyway, so yeah, I do like Marshall. I think Marshall is pretty cool. Frances is worrying me. She is worrying me a little bit, and you get to see it in the first episode because when she meets him, it's like, yeah, we were in school together. And the thing is also, you're not that excited to meet people from high school. There's nobody where you're a lab partner, you see them and you're excited to see them again. And the last time you saw them was high school.
But I guess it depends on the relationship you had with the person, bro.
Maybe.
I think they had a good relationship because the way she approached him and the way he responded to her, I think that there was no bad blood, like nothing bad. They didn't leave because they discovered a joint project and then she stole it and she Facebooked it or anything like that. Yeah. So I think it was just and also with where Frances is in her life, maybe she just saw someone who reminded her of a simpler time. That could also just be the thing.
Possibly, but then episode 2 happens, but we'll talk about it.
No, but even in episode 1, already she's Dutch. I saw. I didn't trust her from episode 1.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I just felt like, yeah, I saw what you were saying, but as the episode went on, I was like, hey, Lang, but something is something is
from when
off
she removed her name tag, I was like,
same. The moment she did it, like Moke's mom was right.
here.
Don't trust the Basadi.
Yeah,
Never trust a woman.
The prettier she is, the more deadly.
yeah.
Okay,
I really don't know why she did that. I mean, she could have just been clear from the jump that, yo, I'm working for this business.
I know why. Because the thing is, in episode 2, you get an indication. We'll talk about it when we get to it. But anyway, as we're going on, right? So yeah, they're meeting up, and then I think Marshall, because he's been on the run for so long, bro is just lonely.
Yeah.
Like, because that's the only way we can accept why he showed her the mushroom in the first place.
Not even just the mushroom. I think the fact that he went to the conference for this, it also goes to show his level of loneliness, because nobody is that interested in plants to just go and like try and make speeches about them and stuff.
The first thing that came to mind is like, this person doesn't have he doesn't have a cure for everything. He's got a damn immortality pill. He broke that pigeon's neck. It was dead.
Hey, bro.
Bro, it wasn't injured. It wasn't injured.
Dog, is Edo Tensei in a pill, dog?
You know?
Francis was like, what the?
Because he took the pigeon. I was like, okay, so it's dead. It's dead.
Yeah, it seems like this thing can resurrect people. Bro.
Yeah, and then he was having...
Mona, it's made from the Renegan. You see, they went and they
took resurrection mushroom.
That's what is it, Khala. You're right.
They went and took the eye from they went and took the eye from the sage, and they made it into a mushroom. Now, when you sprinkle it on somebody, they can just resurrection.
Anyway, I wanted to say sorry, but I'm still I'll add after you're done, Mr. Buckmeister. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Last thing I want to say, the animation is also it's really good. It's really good, but it's also really trippy. So, and I mean that's on purpose because everybody's heads is huge.
It looks anime-esque though, like the movement, not the style, but the animation.
No,
itself.
I don't know if it's anime-esque. I would just say it's it doesn't give me an anime feel. Because anime, I think it feels more a little bit more dynamic and choppy, if you get what I'm saying.
It depends. I mean, if you look at anime like Ping Pong, or is it Token Street something? Token Street something.
I guess if you also reference stuff like Ghibli movies, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like
there's that anime that doesn't look like anime, but
yeah,
you can tell it's done by an anime studio. Let me put it like that, even though it's not anime style.
But I'm saying, I think the shapes here, though, I think maybe it's the shapes here that they use that make me not have an anime feel. Like if you look at their eyes or whatever. First off, their eyes are very simplified.
Yeah.
And whatever, and also they're very round. Anime like they like the sharper lines when it comes to when it comes to eyes and stuff. Whereas
let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. But please continue.
Yeah, but I'm saying anyway, the animation is amazing. Is episode 1 is where they assign the police, right?
Yes,
the two most useless agents.
Are they useless? They seem very competent.
They're not useless.
No, they're not useless at
all.
They're
good detectives. They're not good. They're not good for the job that they actually want to have done. I think there was.
But remember, they were given half. They were given half info,
half a brief,
and then when the stakes got raised, then they were not given info. Now they were given misinformation so that they weren't actually on their target.
Yeah, no, what I'm trying to get at is that the big pharma, the miscommunication I was sensing is that the big pharma wants this man dead.
Yes.
The cops just want to take another drug lord out of the streets. And when they were communicating, I was like, are these guys good at their job? What big pharma guys are saying is, will these people be able to kill this guy? While the cops are saying, no, these are good detectives. They'll figure the crime out. They'll find out how to arrest him.
Yeah,
So
but I'm
when
saying
I
like
was like,
the thing is,
no, it's good.
yeah, I'm saying the editing though, it was kind of like because they were making a joke because as they get introduced, these bras are dancing on the drum. And it's just like, which crime are you catching with these with the salsa?
And then also they do the whole he's got a conspiracy theory.
Dog,
And then
he's
the
connecting
lady,
the dots. Yeah.
yeah, is connecting the dots with this little conspiracy theory about where they're gonna get sent. And then the woman is doing this paper paper shapes and stuff, and she's making this
Oh,
little
that
one.
origami
So
stuff.
yeah, so the way they introduce them, they look very chill, but don't let that fool you. They are
They know
smart.
their
It's just
job.
that they're not working with the full information.
Yeah. Because when the boss comes in and the black dude is like, yo, so boss is this like according to however the boss is like, nah, this is for you know what? Never mind. Like, bruh, this has
Yeah,
nothing
like
to do what you were connecting at all.
that thing is for bring a child to work there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Question: is it Sterling K. Brown?
Ah, that was hilarious, man. Sorry?
Where?
Black dude, is it Sterling K. Brown?
No, it's not
Uh,
Sterling K. Brown.
mm,
Hey, man, it's
it's
some young guy,
Joseph
eh? Some
Lee
young buff
Anderson.
kid. I forgot his name. I saw him like a few hours ago before we
It's
started.
Joseph Lee Anderson. He played
You saw him or you looked
Young
him
Rock.
up?
I just
He
looked him
played.
up
Sorry,
now.
I looked him up when I was
He played
checking
who?
Okay.
Yeah,
the
he
cast
he
and
played
stuff.
Rocky's father in Young Rock.
But for a moment there, it sounded like you were like,
Rocky's father in Young Rock.
The Rock,
Which?
sorry, The Rock.
Oh, wait, the movie about the Rock.
No, it's a series, kind of like
It's
Young
a
Sheldon.
series.
Oh,
Mm.
oh,
Sorry, man. I
he
still
played Peter
remember The
Maya.
Rock as
He played Peter Maivia or whatever.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
no, I just needed to verify with something because
Sounded like Sterling K. Brown a little bit. That's why I wondered if it was him.
It's let me just
He actually sounds like a big dude. He actually sounds like the cartoon that he actually sounds like he looks like that guy. If that makes
like he played Rocky Johnson.
Oh, yeah, Peter Maivia was the granddad. Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, all right.
Soul Man Rocky Johnson, I got you.
yeah. So
Hey,
I still
I wonder
remember
if
The
he's
Rock as Rocky
I wonder if
Maivia.
you're
So
yeah, I'm saying
when I say Rocky, I'm still
yeah.
I'm
I
that
wonder
old.
if he's proud that his son is leading people to the dark side. A la John Cena.
Hey, bruh, Twitter nearly lost its mind. John
What are you
Cena,
guys
how
talking
could you
about?
do?
Oh,
John
John
Cena
Cena's
turned
heel.
heel.
Hmm?
John Cena turned heel. John Cena became the bad guy.
oh wow.
What do you mean?
You know,
Oh,
John Cena is always a good
Just watch
wrestler. He's always a good guy.
wrestling.
Oh, you guys are talking about
Wrestling,
WWE?
yeah,
Wrestling,
yes,
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
wrestling.
Okay.
I can see there's a mismatch of communication.
Yeah,
It's
because these
wrestling.
guys are acting like big pharma now. They're giving me like half information.
Anyway, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, anyway,
Accusations.
somebody was saying that their child cried for 3 hours last night because their favorite wrestler is evil now. And he's like, "Why, mommy? Why is he evil?"
I don't get why they would make John Cena evil. It doesn't make sense, but hey, it's wrestling.
It's ratings, dog. Even Stone Cold became evil, but he's a more
No,
believable guy.
Stone Cold made more sense. The thing is, John Cena for almost 10, 15 years was Ichoichi's I'm Super Cena. So him
Mm.
turning evil is like, oh, it's like Goku becoming Goku Black and everybody doesn't know what to do. And it's Goku for real. It's not Goku in jail.
Yeah,
Somebody
he
took
just
over his
basically hit
body.
his head again like he did when he was a kid and he became Kakarot. And just
Hail
like
Hydra.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, so then after that, what's this? So yeah, he meets up and then he meets up with Francis and he comes back and then that's when he notices that the people tracked him by the house, right?
Mm. No. He starts noticing first at the park.
Yeah.
Oh,
then,
yeah, at the park,
and then at the park, and then because of that, then he's more weary. And then
because I think they go for coffee or something.
Yeah, they
and
go
then
for coffee.
when they go for coffee, that's when now he's
That's
like,
when he
oh
that's
snap.
when he gives his backstory about him doing this impossible. That man's supposed to be as fit as a tiger. I don't care what you think. He was chasing a plane that's
a
about to take
plane,
off. And I was
a
like,
plane,
come
and he
on,
caught it.
I'm a cover, boss.
With the
But
shirt
he
open.
And he caught it. That man was even talking about you couldn't wait 2 more minutes, bro.
And then
And
and
the
then a
pilot
guy
is
got
like,
shot to the
nah.
head.
The pilot is like, nah,
You know what I
fam.
was thinking? When I saw that he got shot to the head and the plane was going down, I thought he was gonna give the mushroom to the pilot.
That's what
Because
I would have done.
clearly,
No, but okay, guys, how was the pilot gonna swallow if he's dead?
No, but I
wow,
think no, he
how
was
did
just
the
gonna
bird swallow when it was
Yeah,
sprinkled
he
in the dust?
sprinkled it on he sprinkled the dust
you
on the
just
bird and the
sprinkle on
bird
it.
woke
You don't
up.
need to swallow it because the pores will absorb into yourself.
I think it was a fight or flight moment there.
No. But guys, had he discovered that the
Unintended.
mushroom?
Yes, he did.
So when the plane crashes, you already knew that the mushroom can bring you back to life.
Hey, that's why he ate it.
Okay. I thought he discovered it at the plane.
I mean, the only thing I can
have
see the only thing I can see maybe is that because maybe there's a delayed reaction, it wouldn't have mattered if the pilot woke up if the plane was about to hit the ground. So
Yes.
maybe that's why he didn't give it to him.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can see that would make sense because maybe there's a second before it kicks in or something.
Yeah, shock.
Maybe. But still, I would have given him after the plane crashed. It's like, okay, I'm fine now. Where is he? Wake up, buddy.
Yeah, because he saved some dude who was in a car accident, right?
Yeah, no,
So-
he also saved the kid who apparently
Was mauled
but
by
I
a
mean
dog.
that's in
episode 2.
That's in episode 2.
Yeah, okay, so
Did you just say season 2? It's not even out yet, bro.
episode 2?
Yeah, episode 2. Hey, dog, it's a magic mushroom.
Hey, season 1's not even finished. We're already talking about season 2.
No, I wanted to say like the creators of this show are desperately trying to reverse engineer Tolkien's magic mushroom because wow, the amount of psychedelic trips I was seeing in this episode, the fact that they had to go into this excruciating detail about how
baby, that weird wobbling baby that opens into a flower. What? Oh, hey, whoa, hold on.
Like, how high were you?
Maybe these people tried ayahuasca before they wrote this and they were like, oh, flip.
He was so high, he almost gave Neil Armstrong a high five.
Hey, dog, that baby thing weirded me out. I was like, if that's what you see every time you take this thing, isn't it a drug then? Like, I know you're talking about Big Pharma, but this does not look like it's healthy for you.
You might be like, some that could be a trauma or some shit, manifesting. So,
but it also seems like there's scientific pharmaceutical content coming out. You guys know there's an anime coming out called Lazarus or something, Team Lazarus or something.
Lazuru.
That's directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, the guy who did Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo and Carol and Tuesday.
Same guy.
So is Lazuru is Vugamofi?
No, so basically there's this professor who created a pill that can heal people, right, from diseases or something. Then he goes missing, comes back like 3 years later and says, you guys have like these many days before you die from that medicine that you guys took.
Oh damn! So it's Lazuru, but Uno.
Yeah, so
reverse.
So now like the government recruits these kids who become a team so that they can hunt this professor or scientist or whoever it is.
Why are kids always being got like? Are there no adults in anime? Like besides being evil, are there just no adults? Just like oh guys, the world's ending. Let's step up and do something.
Goku's there.
No, I mean we mentioned this before. Like Rita Repulsa comes out of the moon, and then he says she says she's gonna conquer Earth, and then Zordon is like, Alpha, I need teenagers with attitude to transform into Power Rangers.
You know what's hilarious? You know what's hilarious? In the Power Rangers comic books, the military does come out there, but they're useless. It's like things only get sorted out when the Power Rangers step onto the scene. So this teenager has to flip in. It's morphing time, and then meanwhile the military is getting killed. Like, Munna, hurry up!
Trained niggas. Niggas that do this for a living get washed. Some kid who knows how to flip like 2-3 times in Yananje. That's the hero.
And scream here. Don't forget, you have to scream here.
Yeah.
But there's sorry, I also wanted to add like another one. If you guys watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, there's a scene where Kaiba and them are not US carrier, and it's like as the captain of the US carrier is like, as surprising, as strange as it may sound, it seems like the fate of the world can only be decided with a children's card game. So we had to get you guys here to go face up against darts. Like, what are you guys doing? The world's finest military, no. We can't beat darts. You need to play. We
Just
need
shoot the gun in the head.
we need kids to go play a children's card game to beat them.
Like, can the Orichalcos block a bullet? Because now I would have gone there in jail.
Don't you guys have nukes?
Do this.
Over, bro. I choose you. Whatever.
Damn.
AK-47, I choose you.
You've activated my trap card. Automatic fire. This will shoot you in your head.
Okay, there's just one last thing I want to say before we go back to this. So the directors were so creative that they said, after you transform, I'm just going to put the camera here, and then all you guys just need to make sure that you Shapadi is spinning in your different colors. Yeah. Because that's what they do, all in different colors.
No, you know what I love also, ne? We have to get off this tangent. We have to kai. But you know what I also love, ne? Is that no, not even that. I love the fact that the villains are just watching them the entire time. Like, bro, I would have like this is a hilarious part in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers where they finish transforming and everything, and the villains are gone. They just went home.
Yeah,
we didn't need to transform. And that time there's 5 people, so you gotta wait for like 5 people.
Hey,
to shout out their names, to you know what I mean, like
shout out their
names. It's quicker than Sailor Moon.
Khala, to shout out the animal.
It's quicker than She-Ra. But anyway.
Oh, She-Ra. Okay.
She-Ra.
Okay, Kai. All right. So after we get the backstory, then he disappears from the cafe, and then after that, that's when he goes home. That's when he goes home.
We also meet this chick's boyfriend, who's such a loser.
That guy's got to get sharper with the stinner. He's about to lose to Marshall.
Yeah, for sure, dog. Wasn't he like on VR or something?
Because he can save her.
Eminem is about to lay down the business.
I think it was on VR or some ish like that. He didn't seem interested at all.
That's when she leaves. Yes, but he was playing VR, those VR games.
Yeah. No, he looked like he got touched when she got a phone call. I mean, granted, look, I mean, as much as we may be dissing the bra, if your woman, if your lady got a text in the middle of the night talking about I have to be out somewhere in her pajamas, you're also gonna be like, hey, man,
it's dodgy AF.
But my thing is
for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but that's my thing. It's like you didn't want to say, let me go with you or let me drive you.
This guy doesn't care, dog. And to make it worse, it's like, yeah, babe, so when you're at the shop, also get like this thing.
Cheese.
It's late at night.
He doesn't even know what kind of cheese he wants. He just wants cheese.
It's like, go with
her. Like the good kind.
If that's me, I'm like, okay, I understand it's your boss. I get it. But I'm coming. I'm going to be in the car behind you so that at least you can come out and then we can leave together. There's no way I'm just going to let you drive in the middle of the night in the darkness.
One.
This dude reminds me of Rexplode from Invincible, dog. Just a horrible boyfriend, dog. Doesn't care.
Hey, ease up on Rex. Ease up on Rex. He
We'll
gets
get
so much better.
one day we'll review it. Yeah, he does get better, but I initially no. But anyway, are we missing something important?
After wait.
Oh, wait, we are missing something. Before the
boss.
DA guys called the mysterious man in the shadow.
Oh yeah, him.
Is that episode 2? Are we going into episode 2 now or still 1?
It's still on 1.
Because episode 1, I believe, ends with them trying to attack. When they try to attack the house, and they find that the guy has escaped down a tunnel because he found out they were following him, and then he calls the girl while the girl is at home trying to sort this mess out while living with the most inconsiderate, stupid boyfriend I've ever seen in my entire life.
We just spoke about that though, but yeah.
But I mean, it was time to talk about it. He didn't talk about it.
Yeah, but
we can
I was just
emphasize
it. Look into my eyes for 30 seconds.
No, also there's something about when, I'm saying like also there's something about when your partner is like busy or whatever. It's okay to give them space. You know, be up on them 24/7.
Let's not be a relationship podcast. We'll get cancelled.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of ladies would appreciate what you just said right now.
Yeah.
You want time to yourself? What do you mean?
And that also gets me going.
But I'm defending the women here.
I'd be jealous if the way she answered that call when this guy called him, hi! I was like,
that was out of pocket. That was a little bit out of pocket. But all I'm saying is like you can see that she's busy doing something. But when you want to look into my eyes for 30 seconds.
But every time she comes on screen, Chris Brown just needs to play on These Girls Ain't Loyal.
If I was a boy, I'd have been busy like Kimango. Guy.
These girls are loyal.
I know you from high school.
Doesn't care.
I need pictures. Let me see him. Oh, he's fat. Okay.
But if you saw some unbuttoned nigga with a belly,
I'm calm.
Hey, Ntanga, and you know some slow motion Asha is gonna be playing up in there, you know.
Hey, this is Riz. You trust no one.
Yeah, true. The age of Riz. No, when she sees him, you be just seeing some fat guy. What she'll be hearing is that that big boy song. It's cuffing season.
Big boy.
I need a big boy.
Unless if he knows that this is the nigga who won the lottery. Wait, isn't that fat nigga that won the lottery?
I don't. Covers might be her thing. Covers might be her thing. They might indicate that the bra has money. You don't know. He's eating well.
You know, she might have a little African in her.
But I think that it also ends with him hiding in the alley because he's saying now the police are after me and stuff like that. I like he's honest. Like, hey, you know what? He's like he can be like the Tinder swindler. He's very honest. The people are after me, sweetie.
But this nigga doesn't have friends, guys.
No, because remember his friends are mushrooms. He does, but he does have friends. But
he's got friends. He's got a half brother because that's what you see in the next episode.
Yeah.
He's got people, but like the thing is, they're all on the fringe and all on the run and all wanted by the government in some aspect. So everybody is
they're all and he's
scattered.
When I saw the brother, like, oh, he's also high AF.
Hey, brother, that guy,
he's like proper high.
Wait, did he take his tortoise?
Yeah,
did he run with his tortoise?
He ran with his tortoise, and then he found that the tortoise is not feeling too well.
Socrates.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And
so that's how it ends, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then episode 2 starts with the lady telling us like, we're gonna meet me at this place at this time.
But also like that they show that mobster, it sort of like gives Godfather vibes by this mobster.
The maps in the shadows, like I could have been meeting the president. I could have been meeting this person. I could have been doing this with my friend. But I've come to see you. when you put you in this position, you promised me results. He was giving the supervillain speech. That was basically, if Darth Vader was saying that speech, everybody there would have been pissing themselves because it sounds exactly, because it sounds like the only reason you're in the position is because you promised us success. And now when it comes to it, what are we greeted with? Failure from your side.
I was actually talking about the other guy that seems like he's also in Godfather. The one who was it Brazil or what? Kind of gives like Hulk vibes where he witnessed this guy helping some kid.
Yes, in Peru.
Peru, yeah. This kid who broke his leg or whatever.
Got mauled by a dog. So imagine you got this kid got mauled by a dog, gets sent to this house. He gives this magic mushroom. Not only does it cure his injuries, no need for rabies shots, no need for tetanus shots, no need.
I'm saying it seals the wounds, my guy. Not even sensu beans is that cold. If you get cut in half, a sensu bean's not doing anything. This one, it looks like you can regrow your limbs.
You're not growing back your arm.
Yeah.
This one, you eat it, and all of a sudden your neck is back to normal.
Now you're gonna tell me.
He'll tell you.
And then you're gonna tell me a big pharmaceutical company is not gonna pounce on it, look for its active ingredient so that it can replicate the shit out of that active ingredient.
Yeah.
No, but I mean the premise does make sense because I feel like the thing is the reason why I think they want to maybe there's I don't know, maybe as you go along you see maybe there's separate factions or whatever, or there's like people who are looking for something or whatever, so it depends. But I'm saying like the idea that this guy can hand this to the public, I think that's what's terrifying him. So the whole squash it before it gets out. Like right now we're okay as is. Like people are trying to sue us, but it's fine. We can handle it. We can swap CEOs in and out. But if there's a magical mushroom that can bring people back from the dead.
And what makes it worse, I think, is how quickly the DEA woman immediately clocked just how dangerous this thing is for her sake. It's like, oh wow, this is bad. We need to increase this. We need to double the troops. We need to call it the National Guard.
Yeah.
I think I was like, my people handle it. My dad always says this. I'm saying my dad always says this. Sometimes you must just know when to buy. Just know when it's not when you're not needed.
Yeah, when it's above your pay grade. When you realize that this is above my pay grade, hand in your resignation and bounce.
Hey dog, take the severance package. It's time to you can find another passion in Yana. You can do something else. This
bruh, look, now, you take your severance package and then you take your preservation funds. You're done.
Because, bruh, this story, or I mean, even if she said, don't tell me because I don't want to know, you'll still be held liable. Whatever happens, that bruh can still say,
if anything happens, it's on her because she's the face. If anything happens, it's on her and she's responsible.
I'm not buying, dog. I'm going to pull a derator. I know it's messed up, but I'm gone.
Anyway, so yeah, I think this is where the DEA guys get involved. They call them in, I think, and say, yo, you guys need to find this guy now. And also this is where Francis, right? She goes to talk to her boss about it.
Yes.
The boss is so nonchalant, dog. Like he's like
the boss, like
he's playing some game, some Candy Crush type of thing.
But Leona Francis, go get another job. Start applying.
You're not in sales. I was like, girl, you're not in product development, number one. Number two.
Exactly.
Number two, you clearly see this company is going down. I mean, the guy was talking about diarrhea in public. You're in marketing. Go leave.
Go work for Timu. I'm sure they'll hire you. Somebody.
Guys, do you understand? Like these past two scenes, we're just talking about women just quitting their jobs because these guys are incompetent. We spoke just now. We spoke about the Godfather guy and this woman just quitting. Now we're talking about Francis quitting.
Sometimes you must leave. Sometimes when
no,
something
no.
is above your pay grade, you must vibe. Because
Oh wow. Okay, I don't want to say this. I'm fighting my inner demons because if I say this, we are going to be definitely become the alpha male podcast. So let me hold it back. No, I'm choosing peace. I am
Well,
choosing
you don't want to
peace.
swallow your red pill.
No. This one is too hard. This is too hard a topic for me to press that button because I want to say it. I really want to say it because
what if I told you?
No, it's just like okay. Like I was about to say, ladies. Just because they're paying you money doesn't mean you should stay in a toxic environment. There's more to life than not getting your paycheck. If it was a man, you'd have left him years ago. Just because you are getting paid doesn't mean you need to survive in this situation. Okay.
The views expressed are not of this channel, but are of Tebello.
No, you know what? I'm backing up Tebello. If your boss is doing you like this, you can find another job.
Girl, yeah. It ain't worth it, sweetie. That paycheck ain't worth it. I know it.
No, whatever job has you. I'm saying whatever job has you out on the street at the middle of the night, in whatever city she's in America.
And you
I think they're in New York.
Ibile. There's no
New
Teenage
York,
Mutant Ninja Turtle. There's no Spider-Man, and you're just out here in the middle of the night. Only one. How?
Also, like, this guy is too honest, and it's like, look, I
do you know that
there's a reservation somewhere at some restaurant, and this guy bailed, so I just wanted to go with me because I don't want to waste money on booking that place. I'm like, this guy.
No, also that's weird. Don't take your subordinate. Go. Don't you have a buddy?
Don't you have like a Tinder date or like?
Don't you have a wife or don't you have a? Exactly
no, I mean the wife is apparently canceling on him, or is not worried about him so much or whatever.
He said he hasn't spoken to his wife in 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, take her to.
That's not that. Hey man, your wife is very silent. The why? Sorry, would like the why in your wife is very silent.
Yeah, the wife in your wife is very silent. You're something.
That's just 3 weeks. If my boss, like I had a boss that wanted to take us bowling one time, and I'm like, dog, you're just my boss. Like you're not my friend. I don't plan to hang out with you after office hours.
Team building.
It's team building.
You want to build a team, pay me better. I'm not trying to.
I was
get to know who you are.
Oh wow, it reminds me of the time. Ooh, you're bringing back shocking memories of when I was working at the place where we went to a team building at Rocco Mama's.
And?
Oh yeah, because I think this is the reason why the girls they were pretty much frightened of me because I managed to learn the guy the hot manager's numbers.
Is your wrist that strong?
All the ladies are trying their best, and I just walked in like, yeah, hi, there's numbers. Yeah, gonna go smoke in the car. Are you gonna smoke with me? It's like, okay. Nah, fam, okay. But then by that time,
the wrist is strong in this one.
So, because I always wondered, because the ladies kept on saying, "You'll never meet my boyfriend. You'll never meet my boyfriend." Like, your boyfriend chose you, honey. What am I gonna do? Now I'm realizing when I look back, I'm like, I could have. If I knew my evil powers back then.
This is not the heter you're looking for.
If I knew my guest powers back then, who knows what I'd been right now.
Anyway, so all I'm saying is that it was just weird he took her to lunch. And then also, no pressure, go and save this company.
Go forth. Take my very expensive car.
He's like not trying. He's not calling investors. He's not talking to people. Nothing. He's just saying like, yeah, go do my job for me.
No, first
and then she not checking on the researchers. Like, hey, researchers, is there Tragnyana promise? So it's a lot.
Yeah, why are you sending her alone? At least bring a team. Somebody.
Before that, take my ridiculously expensive car and go to this place.
This is how I knew it was a cartoon. There's no way.
Yo.
Transi. Yeah, me.
Oh, I don't know what drugs must have been.
Unless billionaires are just cool with just write off.
It's probably a tax write-off.
If you guys remember Batman v Superman, even Perry White was not willing to give Lois business class. He was like, Coach, you know, the Daily Planet does not afford.
Now, who owns?
And she was a
I don't know what.
Pulitzer Prize winner.
I don't know what.
Exactly.
Yeah, and say I don't know what this. I don't know what this bra is on. Maybe that phone that he didn't order, or that ordered and didn't want. Also, that's another thing. Why are you ordering stuff you don't want? Yeah,
the squid ink. The squid ink foam was delicious. Can I have another one? Squid ink foam.
Hey, bro, when I heard that, I was just like, hey, this is why I stick to burgers in restaurants. Like, what is this?
Guys, listen to me. I don't care how rich I become. If you see me going to buy caviars and the foams and everything, just know. Even sushi.
I went out to a restaurant once. Yeah. This Japanese place or whatever, and I ordered something called the gyoza. Now it was not bad, but I was looking at the portion and I'm like, I can eat for a week here at KFC. This makes no sense.
How much was it?
It was like 250 rand. I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Were you at least full? That's the worst part. Were you at least full?
No, I was still hungry, dog. I was pissed off.
That's the worst part. That's the worst
part. That's why some things never made sense. Back in my height, when I still could eat like I could eat like a dying elephant. Sushi would never make it because it was so overpriced and the portions were so much.
No, it's just a snack, dog.
No, I'm like, dog, why am I paying? It was like, what? Somebody was like, you're paying for ambience. No, ambience doesn't fill my stomach.
Do you guys know this movie? Do you guys know this movie by Ali Wong, Keanu Reeves, and who's this Asian guy from Fresh Off the Boat? What's his name again? He's on Ant-Man and...
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah. So they go out on a date. And at this restaurant, they give you headsets. So when you eat the meat, you listen to the moment when this cow was dying or whatever it is that you eat.
What?
You listen to it scream, dog, as you're eating. And it's like small portions, bro. By the time they were done, Papa, this is my 5 clippers. The guy was like, I'm still hungry. Like he shouted it out. So Keanu Reeves was like this boyfriend of this chick or potential boyfriend, and he was in the zone. It's so funny, bro. You guys must watch that movie. It's crazy.
I would never.
Hey, bro.
I'll fight the chef for that money.
Yes, I'm fighting everybody. It's like that. It's like that TikTok that said they're making pizza out of cabbage. If I bit into a slice of pizza and found out it was a cabbage, I'm fighting you. I'm fighting your grandma. I'm fighting
the baby. That baby's getting a rock bottom. That baby's getting
like, what did I do?
Sweet chin music to the chef.
If grandma is bedridden, I will stand her up and I will give her some sweet chin music. I will stand her.
If you give a bedridden grandma a German suplex and then she gets healed, it's like, thank you, I'm fine now.
I realigned your back.
Like I think it's chiropractic.
Oh, Flip, you're breaking up, bro.
You're saying?
I'm saying instead of attitude, just you.
The lights would go off and on like the Undertaker. That would be me. Like, is this our food? Yes.
The tombstone, Baba.
I'm behind the chef.
No, start turning into Stone Cold. Walk into the chef's room holding 2 beers. Where did you get that from? Doesn't matter.
Guys, who was throwing those beers to Stone Cold?
I don't know.
It's the cameraman. It's one of the people, like not the cameraman, but like
the announcers.
No. It's
Jerry
one of the staff, like a rigger or something. But it's like one of the. It was just a staff member.
But also his way of catch. He's never missed a can.
Nah, he's missed. Like, He's missed one or
No,
two.
I mean, yeah, 1 or 2, but like, yeah, the accuracy is 98% accuracy rate. No, but I'm saying to that chef, I'll open the Bible of Stone verse 360.
Like, and when you're done, he's gonna get stunned like he's the Rock. You're gonna sell it like the Rock.
Book and
Hey,
rock
man,
bottom.
the Rock used to get stunned in breakdance. I was like, you.
Dog, there's this one time the Rock got stunned. He was literally, for like 2 seconds, he was like on his head, bro. On his head. He got stunned onto his head.
All right.
Okay,
guys,
back to the matter
the
at hand.
ADHD is fighting us.
These are the side effects of our podcasting. We just wanted to let you know.
The common side effects of podcasting. We need a mushroom.
Oh yeah, we can't forget that advert with episode 1 where they're talking about common side effects include great diarrhea, eye slip. What? And like, okay,
Like,
we
can't
need
you
to make
speed
it
it up?
happen.
Like, we have to mention all of this.
No, but this is the other thing. Janice is so good at what's this? Frances. Got it, Janice. Frances is so good at her job that she came in, she didn't know what was going on, took one look and clocked everything. I was like, this is a sign you need to leave, woman. You are too good for this job.
I think it's also a sign that she's supposed to have that job, not this guy.
That company was tanking anyway. If she found out just how bad that company is, she would have run out of the office screaming.
No, but I think she was going to be able to rescue that company, not that nigga.
True. Which goes to show we
Yeah,
need
but you
more.
You want to rescue it within the bald Putin in the background talking about how we want our things. We want our. You must deliver.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Bold Putin. Which is funny because from one last I checked, does Putin actually have hair? Let's find out.
That's what makes it even funnier.
Like, wait, does Putin actually have hair? When last I checked, there's something missing.
He's got some hair in the back.
It's not that such.
And you're right. There was a point where they wanted to take out some of the side effects. And she was like, "No, we have to Emina for compliance reasons."
It's from legal. We need to say all these things.
Yes. And they're like, if we make it any faster than this, then it's gonna sound like something like their own helium or something. I don't remember what they said.
Bro was getting sued left and right. Apparently, like he had 2 lawsuits or whatever, and it's just like, you are bad.
So I just want to tell you there's something that you don't know, because all your comments are actually based on something that they said. So the actress who voices Frances and the CEO, they actually improvise some of their lines.
Yeah.
That's why some of these things are just like out of pocket.
Yeah, Banahan.
So the cast has been given.
That's gotta be. Yeah. Let's go after everything recorded.
Sorry, man, you're gonna have to repeat that, dog. You were.
That's gotta be. Let's give a nickname for unless.
Yeah, no, your line is really bad.
I think Putin is attacking us.
Can you hear me?
The Shadow Realm is coming for you.
Yeah,
bro.
It's better now. Go on, start again.
Me?
No.
Oh no.
I can hear everybody.
There you go, much better.
Yeah, much better now.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. You were saying?
No, I never knew I had to get the spirit bomb. I was saying that's got to be a nightmare for the animators.
Facts.
Well, it depends. There's actually a technique for this. There's you guys know him, Katsuhiro Otomo. He did Akira, the manga, and directed Akira, the movie. There's a style where you actually dub before you even animate, so that you can, when you animate the characters, you can do like mannerisms of the voice actors and stuff. I forgot what that style is called in animation, but I guess that's what they probably did.
Yeah, I'm saying like that's the only way they gotta do that.
Which is more costly than the actual animation process, because at least with when there's an actual animation process, there's a certain amount of time and a certain amount of animation space you can give to each scene. So that method is very good for but it's very good for giving the voice actors dialogue freedom. but it gets a lot more costlier when it comes to
100%.
when it comes
Or
to
it might
animation.
be a bit
Unless-
tedious
unless
for
they
the
just-
in-betweener.
Yeah,
Depends.
unless they just do what they do in a lot of anime where it's just mouth up open up and down.
Yeah.
And then they like dub in
Like South
timing with the
Park.
up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they dub
Or-
in timing with the mouth.
Or they do the
Oh, South Park, but
or do the what they were talking about in Invincible. Like
Mm.
notice that I'm busy talking in different
Oh,
angles.
you mean like this? Where nobody can see my my lips moving?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then after that, what's this? Do we after the Francis scene in the office, do we do that round the
Oh no, not again. You know what? Just cut your video, dog.
Whoosh. Thing,
Just
thing,
cut.
thing,
just
thing,
yeah,
switch
cut
to
the
audio.
video back.
thing, 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 thing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Much
Yeah,
better.
I think just leave it like that, dog. I think
Mic
it's
check,
better.
mic check, 1, 2.
I can hear you guys clearly. I don't know if I must drop out and drop.
Maybe.
Maybe try
Maybe
that.
yeah, try that.
Maybe try that, yeah.
Restart always works.
But I think this is when Marshall goes to see his brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I goes
He's
to see his
he's
brother
half
for
brother.
his half brother for the turtle, and
And he names his tortoise
Like-
Socrates, bro.
look, the moment
Can you hear
saw
me,
that
guys?
brother, you
Yeah.
knew-
Yeah, we can hear.
The moment you saw that brother, you knew he's smoking that good.
He's
No,
in his
how does he
undies,
have a
dog.
store? How does that
Bruh.
guy run
Bro,
a store?
he's like in the middle of his store while it's open. It's not even closed. Marshall didn't like use a special key to come in from the side, and he is high as F.
That
Like,
is
he
some
literally-
white. That is some white privilege for your ass. Like you
In
can be
undies,
naked
dog.
in the middle of your store
tidy
and you're on the
whities, bruh.
ground and you still have lights.
Ngama-tighty whitey, cabanga nje.
You still have lights. You still have stock and supply. Like
Oh,
what
man,
now?
this
What
show
is?
crazy, bruh.
Hey, but
And-
who steals animals unless
And
they're
that guy's like, no, I'm not gonna do anything until we do the thing. We need to do the thing first. And Marshall is like, dog, there's no time
I'm on
for
the
this.
run from the police. What are you doing?
Then Marshall should have stopped arguing with him and just done the damn thing. It wasn't that long.
And then he mixes
Because
up
you
his
know
brand.
look at this point in time, you know your brother. You're like, oh my god, this idiot. He's gonna need me to do this thing. Otherwise, he's not doing anything.
He's not gonna let it slide, yeah.
Hey,
But he
And then,
helped him.
and then all of a
my-
sudden that bro
That's my
eats-
only complaint about these episodes so far. Like the intelligence it wasn't continuous. Like you
Oh.
do something smart here and then something stupid there. Like Buck said in the first thing, you're on the run you're on the run and then you announce your full name.
but in that defense, I think it does humanize them a bit.
Yeah,
'Cause it can't be,
that's the whole point of the writer said that the what they wanted to do, especially with the dialogue, is that they wanted to keep it as realistic as possible, though. I mean, all of us now, thanks to social media, even the smartest of people, sometimes when you listen to them, you're like, what the hell did this guy just say?
He's such an-
So-
Yeah,
Can you
I
all
get-
awkwardly stare at Elon Musk right now?
We're
You
not,
just read my
you
mind.
cut our feed. But anyway,
We just attacked Putin and you're
Tebello,
feeling crazy.
we are
so-
literally the poster boys for DIE hires. So please calm down.
anyway, so
No,
Yeah.
we're even worse. We are four South Africans, and we all happen to be black. You're proving his statement. We need to have a white member to even up the equation.
Orania is far, guys.
No, the guy who's running the teleprompter of this show is white, so it's cool. Hey Moses.
Manuel, his name is Manuel.
Anyway, so then the bra eats. I'm saying then the bra eats fast forward or whatever that was. He was on slow motion and then he ate a fast forward drug.
You know,
Yeah,
with the
that
effects
says
so fast. I
he
want
heals
to
the
have.
tortoise, right?
Yeah, he gives the tortoise some medicine from herbs.
And then all of a sudden he looks at the tortoise, is like, maybe you should leave it with me.
Like, he looked like he was going to eat it.
Hey,
he
bro.
turned into Shredder for 2 seconds.
Yes.
Tonight I shall dine on turtle soup. What?
Bro, that what man, the way he was looking at that turtle, he already had this. He was already picking up the spices. Ooh, a little origami, some basil.
Ganyana.
6 gun forever. 6 gun forever.
There was no
And aromat.
cowabunga in that dojo.
Anyway, dude leaves. Is this where he has the car accident? Like in this
No.
episode?
Yes, it's in this episode, but I
It's
don't
in
know
this
if it's
episode,
right
but it's at the
after.
end. It's closer to the end.
Yeah.
It's also, this is the episode where the cops start asking cop questions. Like, okay, does this man act like a drug dealer to you? Like every day he's feeding ducks. He's so I just like that discourse where these guys are beginning to ask the questions that actually matter. Like, this is a strange let's be honest to ourselves and call this a strange ass case. Because we've been given this
Nobody
enormous
comes to
budget.
him. Nobody comes to visit him. Sometimes he's naked during the day, like feeding ducks. There's no way this dude is a dealer, bro.
Also, what's this? Just a quick shout out to the. Oh no, it's coming up. I think it's coming up because did we talk about Francis and her googling.
Oh, that's before the restaurant thing, because she was busy googling Marshall's history.
And I'm saying that's where it made me click that she was suspected in episode 1, because it looks like she'd been looking up this bruh and his mushroom talks. So I think when she saw him, she saw an opportunity to be like, "Hey, I know that you're beefing with my company, but
I don't know. I think she started doing it after she met him. I could be wrong, but that's the impression that I got. That she started trying to figure out like what's happening with this guy.
they like company's been failing for a while." Marshall seems to be he's a foremost like pharmaceutical person or whatever. Like he's like Marshall is like a doctor. Like he's like one of those bras. It's like Limitless or whatever, where he's smart but he just doesn't have his life together or whatever. But he's a genius, so people have been looking for him. So maybe she saw an opportunity to say, "Hey, okay, here's this guy. We knew each other. He can maybe help me save the company." That's what I got.
Okay. But also, did we meet her mom in this episode?
Yeah.
No, I believe her mom. We see her in episode 1. She talks about her mom and how her mom has dementia in episode 1.
Yeah.
And that's why she's about that money.
Okay. Yeah, I think because I know how episode 2 ends. I just don't know. Yeah, this is the accident scene, right?
Yes, and then I believe, because remember, he's on the phone and he's talking about how he needs to get his stuff burned or whatever, and whatever the case, and he's like, just make sure the guys get my animals and burn all my documents and all of that stuff. Yeah. And then, what's this? Francis decides to go see him, to go see if she can find him because she managed to figure out where he lives.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how she did that.
But like we said, this guy he's not private at all. Probably has his home address somewhere on the net.
Which makes no sense because you're being hunted, Chief. But anyway, yeah. Well, she managed to figure out where it was. I think maybe she geotagged him looking at his videos or something. And then she went to go see where he was. And then the two bros came up and they were just like, "Yeah, we're here to burn the everything."
The twins.
Yeah, the twins. And they were just supposed to burn documents specifically. Then one of them was dicking around with something, and then they set the whole canister on fire, and then they set the whole house on fire.
Pyro tendencies, because they were like, "Dude, it's just papers." He's like, "Yeah," and then he just pours more of that firelighter,
yeah,
in there. So then, well, he pours it because Also, there's a lot. So why don't you? So when they throw it in the fire, and then it makes them jump back, and in the jump back, that's where it gets knocked over.
One of them was bumping Big Nas. Umlilo.
With Big Nas.
And then that's when Francis is like, screw this, I'm getting out of here. I don't care if they see me.
And then she crashes this expensive car.
Yep.
Yo, hey, she rear-ended it. Yo.
Bana, I don't know, somewhere along the side, they should have just made a cutscene with the CEO and like, I mean,
Bruh, I'll always say that as long as it's not the captain from Bad Boys, that dude would have had heart palpitations. Though.
No, how was that guy? How was that guy alive at the end of Boy 2? I feel that was just.
Yo, breaking up, bro.
Yeah, no.
Can you hear me?
No, we didn't hear
You
anything.
broke up there, dog.
Yo,
I
okay,
think
I'm
what's
sorry,
happening-
Putin. Relax.
I think Putin is trying to attack you, but since you're linked to the Khala, you're taking the flag.
Yo, it's one joke about hair, guy. Relax. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, yo, I even forgot what my joke was gonna be about.
Oh, we're talking about the guy from Bad Boys, the captain.
Oh, the captain. Yeah, I was like, I feel like that guy would have died at his desk if they found out what he did. If they found out what they did in Peru.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Still, am I still breaking up?
No, we
Oh, yeah,
heard you.
better.
Oh.
We heard you. Yeah. So she runs away. I think she goes to her mom's place, or did she go to her apartment?
No, I think she went back to her apartment. I'm trying to remember.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we get to see where she.
Because that's when Marshall called her, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And then we cut to Marshall. He's driving on the street. There's a guy juggling in front of him or whatever. And
with an alien mask.
Yeah, with the alien mask. And then this is when they distract him to railroad him.
Wow, it's only making sense now. That's why Julius Malema pronounces it like that. Alien mask. Isn't that how he does? Wait, isn't that how he pronounces it?
I know, but at the same time,
how is this stream gonna survive anything, guys?
Right,
that's what I
think
want.
This thing is gonna be flagged, though. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, you gotta get whatever strike from YouTube.
I think we've hit the trifecta because I did a Trump impression. I made a Putin hair joke. You guys have ragged on Musk.
I ragged on Musk. You've attacked Malema.
No, but that's how he pronounces
it. And the DA and Orania. Oh God. Okay, yeah, no shame.
Wait, did we say anything about the DA?
Yeah.
Well, we said shit about Orania, so automatically DA sensors are going off.
And the Freedom Fund Plus.
Yeah. Anyway, then I think because at the time the traffic light was like red, so
yeah, it was
amber.
He couldn't go anywhere, so he was trying. But the other thing is, dog, if you were like, I'm just saying, if you're on the run and like also you see that there's no other cars in the street and you're getting nervous, I'm out.
No. You see, that's the thing. You need to pretend like you are part of society and look normal so that you don't stand out. So that at that point in time, it kind of makes sense. Why it didn't make sense is if you see a man in a mask juggling in front of you,
dog. It was green, dog.
In a green light, I would be like, the
traffic light was green.
Oh yeah, Kanen. Yeah, no, I'll drive around you.
And this guy tried to truck kun him into another dimension.
Hey, Muna, yo.
It's one of those few times where truck kun was like, I ain't feeling this one. No, he's already in another dimension. Do you know how many mushrooms he's on?
No, but the other thing is Truck Kun's accuracy, guys. We need to talk about Truck Kun puts up numbers. Truck Kun never misses. Like I remember,
Man, Truck-kun is a
like
definition of man problem.
like I remember, like there was this one isekai I was watching there. The truck misses, swerves, shires a nice 180 to hit the guy in
You're putting
the
again.
passenger seat of a bus.
What?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It does it 180 to swerve back to do what?
Hit.
To kill the person.
That is ridiculous.
It hit the
No, to
passenger
put
side of
it
a
in
bus.
another word. The guy was in a bus, and he's traveling on the bus to go somewhere, and then bus, right? And then
Truck-kun.
the bus comes out, the stone cold. It's the side.
Hey, damn, today's not your day, Buck.
Yeah, no shame. Putin is really
Can you hear me
angry
now?
at you. Yeah.
Good Lord. Anyway, cut a long story short.
Okay, everyone.
And all right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Anyway, bus, right? Truck bus misses the protagonist. Truck swerves around the corner, hit the bus with the protagonist just to put him in another world. That's how thorough Truck-kun is.
Yes. Thank you.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so then there's two more assassins that come out of that truck that try to kill him.
And then here's another part where you can see this is plot armor level BSRE. Not only did he manage to grab the mushrooms and escape,
They didn't see him get out of the car.
they didn't see him get out of the car. And he's not the thinnest man out there. This man, I forget that there's this anime about, I don't know what's his name now. This big guy who low-key is like a super spy or something like that.
Sakamoto days.
It's Sakamoto. Yeah, this guy, he's related to that man. I'm sorry. That's the only way that makes. Yeah, because I was looking at this. Okay, this big chubby man, and
He is fat man.
No, I really don't get why they decided to make this guy big bone dog. His storyline doesn't make sense as a big bone dude.
No.
Like
He's evading full-on assassins, by the way. They turn the corner, this bruh's gone without a trace, nothing.
with the bleeding belly button or whatever. I don't know.
Anyway. Like how disciplined is he that he's bleeding out and he's like just gotta breathe. I'm like, that is some KGB military torture training going on there.
He's using Gimli's line. Keep breathing. That's the key. Breathe. Oh.
I think it ends with Boulder Putin shooting the other guy. Right?
No, the what's this? The two DEA peoples, they come up on the house, and basically they had that one of the house was gonna burn down, like dude wins or whatever.
And they see this car.
They see car tracks or whatever.
And
Marshall makes it to the train.
See the car tire, they identify the type of car from the car tire. It's like America.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing. It's like these guys are the way they introduced them in episode 1. You're thinking, okay, jokey joke, we're gonna meet some nonsense cops that are not gonna be able to do anything. Kanti, these guys are arrow.
They get busy with it
because they put in the tracks. This is, and I'm like, okay, Aragon started a school or he had a YouTube. He's got an academy.
They became Team 8, Baba.
Team 8. Calling it like it is, my friend.
Is there anything else that we're forgetting?
I think we can conclude.
Yeah, then we can get to the scene with the guy in the car, where
Okay,
never
once
mind,
again.
Locke. Keep your head on a swivel, bro. Like, keep your head on a swivel. You're supposed to be turning which way or another.
No, the dude is just honest. No, I
anything.
had to consider my options. I didn't tell only you about this thing. I was also talking to Marshall or something. Like, dog, why would you tell Bold Putin that you were talking to some other people about this?
Bold Putin. I mean, is that the name that's stuck now?
Huh?
Is that the name that's stuck now? Bold Putin.
Bro, you know that's what we do here.
Hey.
We give people nicknames. There's Butternut, there's Bold Putin, there's
Butternut.
Yeah, I remember when we were doing Basilisk.
Yeah.
Oh, Kanen. But I'm saying, dog, are you kidding me? You dumbass fake ass Wolverine. You have those pointy sideburns for nothing. And warn you of danger. Why did you tell this guy I'm considered?
Hi.
Say no.
I had to weigh my options. Nigga.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, and then it ends with him just sprawled out on the street, and then that's it.
Did you rank the different episodes out of 10?
I don't think we did. Maybe we can start with Zuko.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, man. I'm just taking care of some things in the background here.
It's okay, man.
Yeah. What you were saying, Extrodin?
We're rating the episodes.
Okay. There were good episodes. In terms of, I think the only thing I could complain about is the character development, like getting to know the characters a little bit. That would be really my only complaint. But otherwise, while they were on screen, you got to see the characters. You got to see what they do, how they think, how they work. So you get exposed to their personalities. But you would have probably just wanted a non-emergency setting first before we get into the meat of it. However, I can let that slide because they do it well. They intro to us to the people, so it's not like Suits LA where just things are happening. You don't know what's going on, who's who.
Right.
Yeah. So for both Fs, I'll give them solid 7.5s. They're good. They were interesting. They were engaging. Yeah.
By the way, Suits LA, how's that going? Because Steve Amell for me is not the best actor in the world. And for him to be the main character of a series of this magnitude doesn't make sense. And given that he never even watched Suits, like.
Yeah, so like I said, first episode.
Is Steve Amell in this?
Yeah. He's the main character.
He's
no, not in Common Side Effects, in Suits LA.
No, did they put a battery? And they said, yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, I even went online to like maybe I missed something. Everybody was complaining about the same thing. They were like, guys, did we miss an episode of Suits? Was there like a backdoor pilot episode that we didn't see? Like, what is going on? Like, so the first two episodes dropped, then everybody's just confused, bro. Because like we dropped in the middle of nowhere.
And in his office, he has a bow and arrow.
No, there's no bow and arrow. So it was just, and then the characters, the thing, what made Suits wasn't really the story. It was the characters, because they had
The
fun and
chemistry.
witty. Yeah, they had good chemistry and they had repertoire. So this one, hey, Ankai Boni, hopefully they'll build on it. But so far, I'm giving it a 3. As it stands right now, I'm giving it a 3.
Damn, bro. Yeah, but that's the thing. There's no Mike Ross.
No. It's not about a Mike Ross or whatever. If you have a blueprint, the reason, like Suits, if those guys were in crisis every week, but you enjoyed the bond and the thing. That's what made Suits.
Donna, Lois, Mike, Harvey.
Yeah, so these
Jessica.
guys don't have that yet. You know, like by the end of Suits, you knew if Lewis walked into something, he's gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
If Harvey walks into something, he's gonna try to figure out the angles. If Donna walks in, she's gonna tell Harvey the angles. You know, so you knew this one, because there's no intro into the characters. Like they literally just like the first episode, something happens and so like there's no build up to them, because we build up to this thing.
Okay, we have to kind this.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, but I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I think Marshall is a hilarious character. Like, dude is so smart yet so stupid. Like, so I'm gonna check out the rest of the apps later.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tebello?
Look, I think I'll be honest. I would not immediately go after this particular content because you know me, my attention span runs out very fast. I want something to happen, but it was so trippy. The first episode was so trippy. It's like, okay, it's definitely Adult Swim. I feel like I'm high right now. And I think that's what kept me going for these first 2 episodes, because like, oh, this is crazy. But then, so far, I think it's a good start. It's solid introduction. I think the first 2 episodes are in the introduction phase of this thing, so they kind of knew what they're doing, because where somebody would have a pilot, and because it's a pilot, it needs to be so strong that it needs to be for people to carry on with it. This one's pilot for me wasn't nearly as strong as most pilots I've seen, in terms of it tells the story, but it doesn't, and it says the groundwork, but it doesn't give.
It doesn't feel like a mini movie. Like
Yeah,
most
it doesn't
pilots.
feel like a mini movie. It doesn't leave a massive hope for us to want more. So with that, so I'll give this one a decent. Yeah, it does. It's under 7, both of them.
Okay.
Not because it's entertaining for people who like this type of genre. They'll be thoroughly entertained, and it has a potential of bringing in a new audience. And there's another thing that it says, because it's one of those things you need to ask whenever you see something new, because does it cater to the existing market of this genre, and does it have a potential of bringing in new people to see this thing? I think it does, because it always hits the storyline already peaks on the people that are always querying what the big man, all the conspiracy theorists will be loving this show like it's like it's a golden like it's basically the evidence they've all needed, and that'll pull in the numbers, I think.
No, that's true. Okay, I'll hop in before Buckmeister comes in. So for me, I think these people actually understand what adult animation is, because sometimes, which is also a comment that I saw when I was in high school about people who were doing comic books just for the sake of using strong language and saying it's for mature audiences.
Yeah.
So some
What
adult
was the movie?
animation
Something
is just
13?
some adult animation is just
Generation
that.
13. What was the movie watched again?
Oh, Gen 13.
Gen 13. That was definitely an example of that.
What was that that it was doing on Netflix?
You're back.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
We are frozen.
You're frozen. You've been frozen for a minute, but
Can Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now, yeah?
Yeah.
You literally unfroze to go freeze in a different position.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Just keep it like that, bro.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I was saying there was a cartoon Zack Snyder did where on Netflix with the Norse mythology or whatever. And it kind of felt like it was doing too much. Because you also had to have Jesus Christ in there, and I was like, dog, this is a lot going on.
It's not that show that came out. What's King? Modern Gods or something like that. I forgot his name.
Yeah, Fury of the Gods or something.
Hey?
And I tried to watch it, and like the first episode was like fine, but then I got to episode 2, and I'm like, Zach, you're changing the whole premise of this thing as we speak. Hold on,
Zack Snyder's
calm
involved
down.
in an animated project?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay.
What's it
It's called
called?
Fury. I think it's called Battle of the Gods or Fury of the Gods or
That
something.
one. Yeah, here.
Okay, I'll make sure not to watch it.
Wow.
That's not how I expected that to go.
No, he does.
That was a Family
I'm saying
Guy moment.
he does some cool stuff, I guess. But like also like he'll just have characters get naked a lot, and it's just like, all right, my guy.
Wait,
Okay,
is it the one with Zeus and
not Zeus. It's with
Son of
Thor.
Blood of Zeus or something like that.
oh, it's
That
not
one
Blood of Zeus.
is with Thor. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Thor is a crazy bloodthirsty maniac, and
Oh, so this one is Norse mythology.
Yeah.
and like the main character, she's wanting revenge, but then Jesus apparently shows up in one of the episodes, and I'm like, this is
In Norse mythology?
well, because
it.
remember if you hey, there's no
Snyder
slow
will
motion.
cut it.
There's no slow motion, so I'll give him.
Well,
that.
there's quite literally a Jesus
slow-mo, he has to
reference.
cut.
It's like one had to go and they
But, like-
literally had to go straight for the Jesus reference harder than anything else.
Yeah, and but I'm
You're
saying
right.
the thing is that the thing is that that he was adding too many things, and it was supposed to be like a revenge flick. And if you remember, because of how Norse mythology and all of that stuff got corrupted by when the Christians came about or whatever, was this Zack Snyder had to throw in that Jesus was going to replace Odin, and Odin had to foresee it at the beginning of Ragnarok. And I'm like, I'm who wants revenge for her family. Why are we doing all of this?
Anyway.
Going back to this, yeah, so I was just basically saying that, there's some animated projects that just feel like you guys just took a simple story that could have easily been a normal animated series, but you wanted to force it to the adult animation thing, and you added a strong language for no reason. But this one, you can tell that it's purposely adult animation. It's well executed. The dialogue is hyper realistic, and there's a lot of comedic elements, but it's dry humor, which works for me. For me, I felt like I still wanted to know more about the characters. Trust me, if I was a teenager, I probably wouldn't have I was gonna watch it, but I wasn't gonna like it as if I'm liking Dragon Ball Z or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the point.
Where's the action? Like I said, my ADHD man was like, I need combat. I need something. I need something.
Yeah, but remember, I'm a slice of life guy, so I would have. For me, this is binge watchable for sure.
Yeah,
that's
true.
why I even finished the thing. Well, I watched all the episodes for now. And I'm looking forward to more. It's just that I just don't like the fact that Francis was not forthcoming to Marshall, but I guess for the sake of drama, that had to be done. So yeah, I think I'm with Zuko on this one. 7.5 for both. Actually, no, 8. Sorry, 8 for both. That's me. Bug?
Have you lost Buckmeister again?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you
Yeah,
now.
we can hear you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what is going on with my internet. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so for me and all of that stuff, I'm assuming you guys can hear me now. Oh, that's perfect.
It's going
I don't know
in and
what's
out.
going on.
It's going in and out.
That sounds wrong, but yes, it is going in and out.
Okay, wrong show.
Okay.
Alright, guys, come
Can,
on. The audio.
Come on.
can you hear me now?
We can hear you, yeah.
Come on. You walked onto
Okay, let
that.
me keep quiet. Let me
You
keep
walked
quiet.
into that
Pause.
one.
Pause. All of it, pause. All right. Anyway,
And we
as I was
can't
saying,
stop, and we won't stop.
Kai. I'm not screen, but Kai. Yeah, the first two episodes are very big. I'm digging the characters and whatever. I mean, big pharma conspiracy stuff. I think I've seen 100 times over at this point, and magical. They seem to be doing a lot of like pseudoscience in this, so maybe the kind of threw me off just a little bit because it's a Wolverine healing factor. But I'm curious to see more, and I think the dynamics with the characters, especially like characters like the cops, were very interesting. I want to see more of that stuff as well. So yeah, I give it a 7. I give it a 7 for each. It was pretty solid pilot.
All right. So yeah, guys, there you have it. This is Common Side Effects that came out in the year 2025. And those are our thoughts on the show. We're gonna make sure to finish this season, but we still have more stuff packed for you guys, including Delilah and Julius, including Caesar 7, including Metabots, including Naruto, and a whole lot of other stuff that we have in the pipeline. But
Great stuff.
great stuff for sure. From from
Good
myself,
stuff. But anyway,
Buckmeister Cul, Tebello Khala, and Zona Zugum Lambo. We shall see you guys on the next one.
Azisha.
Oh, you finally said it.
Ibuil Inja.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Ubuy Lama
Guess
Lamba.
who's back?
Eh,
Back again.
Back again.
Zuko's back.
Ah.